Hey, welcome back, guys. In Raising Kanan's latest episode, our titular character experienced a front row seat to trauma, courtesy of his Uncle Marvin and the opposition. Under the threat of death by one of Unique's men, not his son, sorry y'all, Marvin stepped in and delivered a critical blow to the robber's cranium. That particular scene visibly shook up Kanan. True, it wasn't his first dead body scenario. That was reserved for Buck. However, this was his most grisly exposure to death during his formative years, at least at this point. One of my subscribers named Daryl Kalinga highlighted a major point that resulted from this act. He said, quote, "This episode explains why Kanan prefers headshots in his executions as an adult. Marvin traumatized that boy, LOL. There's much truth to this statement, and in today's video, we'll be exploring it further. Before we begin, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and bell notification to immediately receive these videos. Also, big thank you to all of my channel donors. If you'd like to be the next one, drop $1 on that Cash App for us. And lastly, a spoiler alert is now in effect for all things Power. Here we go. Kanan, as I mentioned on this channel before, was a skilled death artist, and headshots were his signature. We can trace the deadly blow all the way back to Chabo. Chabo was Kanan's contact through which he enlisted Pink Sneakers to murder the Ghost Man back in Season 1. After she failed numerous times and was in the wind, Kanan paid Chabo a couple of violent visits, the latter one ending in his execution by brain splatter. Kanan gifted him the bullet for becoming a loose end in the assassination ordeal and failing to find the elusive hitter. Kanan's next headshot victim was tragically his own son. Sean wanted to prove to his father that he was a man after his own heart. Following his shortcomings in carrying out Ghost's execution, plus a very disrespectful standoff with Kanan in which he deemed him a, quote, bitter old thug, Sean had his life extinguished by the man who brought him into this world. This still remains as arguably Kanan's most savage kill and most heartbreaking. Q-Dubs was Kanan's next victim in the headshot department. His killing was less personal and more about business, as the RSKs were in disarray following Rolla's death, and Kanan needed that territory in his own plot against Ghost and Tommy. He exacerbated tensions at an already heated meeting and removed the young boss with a single shot to the dome and several shots thereafter. Kanan's next slaying by the head came after his own brush with death, courtesy of Ghost. During recovery at his beloved cousin's crib, he came in contact with her young upstart Marcus, who disrespected Kanan profusely while injured. Once back on his feet, Kanan returned the contempt personally. After successfully robbing a jewelry store, Kanan ensured that Marcus wouldn't get to enjoy the spoils by giving him a single shot to the forehead. Kanan had a pattern of headshots for sure, but reserved the honor especially for those who didn't follow his orders to the T. Such was the case with Scotty and Trigger, who were supposed to shoot blanks at Vincent to open up negotiations in Kanan's favor. However, the two opted for a real scare and received real consequences on behalf of Kanan's 9. Diego Jimenez and his bodyguard would follow next in the headshot extravaganza. These murders again were attributed to business and Kanan's never-ending scheme to get back on top. But one can't help but admire his enthusiasm in the dark art. Kanan's final series of headshots were reserved for the NYPD prior to his death by gunshot wounds, and rightfully so. Such an unabashed character going out in a blaze of glory against the very representations of everything he stood in opposition to was poetic. And having them on the receiving end of his signature move added to his legend even more. And there you have it, a continuum of headshot murders, all inspired by a single traumatic event. What are your thoughts on Kanan's dark history? What else do you think his uncles will inspire within his budding criminal psyche going forward? Be sure to drop me your thoughts in the comments below. As always, I thank you for watching today's video. If you liked today's video, go ahead and drop $1 on that Cash App for us, hit the like button, share it with your friends who are Power fans, and subscribe for more content such as this. This is Rudy P. Magic of Rudy P. Magic Beats, and have a blessed one until the next one. Peace, y'all.